Welcome to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. And the Tar Heels will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The 49ers offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. Lopez to pass. Finding open areas. Turning it on. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's Gilbert. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable...
Turning on the Jets. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilbert. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a map.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They'll run play action. He's got it on the move, and he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Niners.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
North Carolina, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Lopez wants to fire. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Quick completion on the out. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Complete downfield. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Carr to the backfield. It's Duke. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Red pass hits complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Lopez to pass. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
North Carolina, 0.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. The corners are walked up tight. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. The North Carolina offense. Returns to the field. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Touch pass on the run. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Lopez wants to fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A low line drive and short kick. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The 49ers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Buys a little extra time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip. And they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Lopez to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, in college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of throw it right underneath that vacated area where he's at. Unsuccessfully, but that's what they were trying to accomplish on that play.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gilbert. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Swings it out to the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The 49ers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
What? I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range. You're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lopez wants to fire. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Gauze. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Hit hard. Released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 11. And the 49ers have moved it inside the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Right on target this time. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They are undaunted by going 0 for their first 3 fourth down attempts, and they'll try it again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
14, North Carolina, 0.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Lopez to pass. Pulls it in. It's Green. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and then stop that clock.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Now the lead is down to 11. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. He moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner goes down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Gilbert. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The 49ers are on the move. They want to run it left here. Gets it inside the 10. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the 49ers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter steps. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The snap sets up the throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. He stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball because it is a long way to the end zone. Lopez wants to fire. Snagged out of the air.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
You want to have a lot of success on defense, make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Duke. Oh, he's got some space. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Culliver. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Tar Heels in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab, it's gone. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Defense in press coverage. Lopez to pass. Fires on the move. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and his defense has set them up in scoring position.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Just feeds the running back. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The running back has it. Got the first down, looking for more. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The 49ers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Gonna run it. It's Sampson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Gilbert. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the 49ers are in the red zone. They'll try it over the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Lopez wants to fire. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games.